All right, let's move from this Christmas to last Christmas and last Christmas party. Very straightforward question. Last Christmas, were Christmas parties allowed in London?
So look, if you're, so generally, no.
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 Generally, no. And yet we know there was a Christmas party at number 10. So how did that not break the rule?
Look, I'm not going to say anything beyond what the PM has said in relation to this. We've got, let's just be clear what we're talking about here. Something that took place a year ago,
yes.
Unsubstantiated.
And people were dying.
Unsubstantiated, anonymous claims being made. The PM has been crystal clear in relation to any circumstances, events in Downing Street that the rules were complied with, and the police have been very clear. They'll look at any letter, but they don't normally look back and investigate things that have taken place a year ago. I don't think. Well, in the absence of some form of
let's leave retrospective to one side. That's a strange thing for police to say, but let's leave that to one side. Let's remind ourselves what the legal position was a year ago.
Sure.
Here we go. You must not have a work, Christmas lunch or party where that is a primarily social activity and is not otherwise permitted by the rules in your tier. London was in tier 3, so it definitely was not permitted. Now, the BBC has spoken to serious sources there who say that was drink and food and party games. It was a party. And I come back to this really dilemma we all have. Number 10 says no rules were broken. If there was a party, then rules were broken. If there wasn't a party, then rules weren't broken. Was there a party?
Wait, but you've just given me, you referred to reports. They're anonymous, they're unsubstantiated. No, with respect, Andrew, you've pointed to a rather caveated set of guidance, which we all look at and work out how to balance. And the PM's been very clear, no rules were broken.
So
I wasn't there, by the way, so I can't give you
all the reports, because multiple people have reports. The Financial Times, not a tabloid newspaper. The Mirror, a tabloid newspaper. The BBC, Laura Koonsberg, a very, very experienced and plugged-in reporter, all report the same things. But you are telling us definitively this morning that that party never happened.
But all the reports...
Well, I'm asking you, did it happen or not? You must know.
I don't know, because I wasn't there, so I can't give you first-hand...
You're Deputy Prime Minister, you must ask people.
Well, I do, and then what I know is that you've got, from all the sources you refer to, unsubstantiated claims being made, and all on the basis of anonymous sources. It's impossible, actually, to answer the charge on that basis, other than to say we're clear that the rules were followed.
But you are surrounded by people in number 10 the whole time. You must have asked people at some point, if only out of natural human curiosity, did this party happen?
Actually, we've been getting on with the job of the criminal justice.
Never occurred to you to ask about it?
I watch all of the flurry of accusations, counterclaims that are made. But the truth is, until there's something substantiated, until it's more than the anonymous sources that I think, in fairness, you've described, I don't think we're chasing the shadows. What I'm focused on is the criminal justice work that we're doing on victims, on drugs, on prisons, on the terrible cases that we've seen with baby Arthur and baby and Tony Hudgell, which I was addressing this week. So forgive me, I've got lots on my plate. I'm not chasing the unsubstantiated, anonymous reports that you've referred to.
All right. You are a professional lawyer. Can we at least agree that if the party took place, it was breaking the rules?
Well, if there's a breach of the rules, there's a breach of the rules. That's circular, Andrew, but I don't know the full facts because I wasn't there.
So the answer to my question is yes, if there was a party, it was breaking the ruls.
Well, as you said, the definition on the guidance that you've just shown needs to be applied. It was quite heavily caveated, actually. But look, of course, if there was a formal party held, of course, that's something that was clearly contrary to the guidance that you just cited.
The rest of us were told we could not party, we could not socialise. Up and down the country, people were dying at the time that party took place. If there was a party, can you at least condemn it? So that was the wrong thing to do.
Look, if anyone held a party contrary to the rules, of course that's the wrong thing to do. But Andrew, as a lawyer and as a politician, it's not a responsible thing to start answering hypothetical questions about anonymous sources in relation to unsubstantiated claims. You know that.
But we can agree it was wrong. If it happened, it was wrong.
If something unsubstantiated from anonymous sources actually materialised, then of course it would be wrong.
All right.